Been out in the garden picking some vegetables. I've got way too many cucumbers here. We're not going to be able to eat these before they go bad, so I'm going to pickle some. That's going to be a quick pickle recipe. First, I love Vidalia onions. I think they give the cucumbers a great taste. So I'm going to slice up some Vidalia onion. Then I'm going to slice up some cucumbers. Now, I like sometimes them real thin slices, and sometimes I like them fat. So I'm also going to get out the cutting board and cut some fat pieces to throw in there. So when I open the jar, I got both. Okay, my seasoning here might be a little spicy, but I just take a quart jar, as many cucumbers it takes to fill that jar, a tablespoon of dill powder, 6 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, 3/4 teaspoon of peppercorns, 1/2 teaspoon crushed red pepper, and 1/2 tablespoon of mustard powder. You can see I take my jar and I'll put about 2 inches of water in it, and then I'll start mixing in all these spices. As you can see right there, I like fennel seed. That wasn't on the list, but I'll throw in about 1/2 teaspoon of fennel seed. Mix all my ingredients where they're easy to mix in that little bit of water with a few cucumber slices in there. Now remember, this is a quick recipe. We're not boiling anything, and we're not making sure we get a good seal on the lid. So with this recipe, after you make it, the jar needs to go in the refrigerator. It probably stay good for 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month. But it needs to go in the refrigerator. Don't leave it out on the shelf. Like I said, this is a quick recipe. And I'll just start shoving the cucumbers and onions in there. Every once in a while, I'll take and shake it up to make sure I have them seasonings all well mixed. And I'll add a little bit of water. When I get it about 3/4 of the way filled, I'll add the peppercorns. Because you add them at the bottom, they might get stuck down there and you can never get them out. So when you're about 3/4 of the way through, add your peppercorns. Start shoving them cucumbers in there and add more water. Remember, before you close the lid, you want to make sure all your cucumbers are under water, and you want to make sure you got about 1/2 inch of air there to allow for expansion. And then that's it. Put the lid on real tight, shake it, let it sit for about 12 hours, shake it some more, flip it upside down, make sure it doesn't leak, let it sit for 12 hours, and in about 24 hours, it's good. 48 hours, it's better. Remember, this needs to be refrigerated. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.